You ever feel like you're just wired a little differently? Like your brain is trying to solve this giant, complicated puzzle while it seems like everyone else is just reading the back of the box? Well, today we are digging into exactly that feeling. We're going to explore the architecture of the mind and get into why some of us think in these complex layers instead of simple, straight lines.
Let's just kick things off with this idea because it really hits home for a lot of people. If you see the world in shades of gray while others see black and white, your brain is operating on a rare frequency. Does that sound familiar? I mean, if you're constantly the one in the room thinking, hang on, it's a little more complicated than that, then yeah, you are definitely in the right place.
So what does that even mean, to be on a different frequency? It's not about being better or worse, not at all. Think of it more like you're running a different operating system in your head. So let's unpack exactly how these minds see the world.
Okay, check this out. This lays it out perfectly. Over here on the left, you've got linear thinking. It's that straight line, right? From A to B. It's all about black and white, surface facts, simple answers. It's efficient for sure, but then you've got what's on the right, layered thinking. And this is a whole different ballgame. It's like a complex web. It thrives in the shades of gray. It's always looking for hidden patterns, and it's always asking those deeper questions. This web, this is what we're talking about today.
So this layered thinking, this whole rare frequency thing, it's not just some vague idea. It actually has a name. And, just giving something a label, that's the first real step to understanding its power. And here it is, the multi-layered mind. Now, the definition here is absolutely key. It's a cognitive style where you can see patterns, contradictions, and connections all at once. That last part is so important. It's not about seeing these things one after another, like flipping through a slideshow. No, it's about holding all of it in your mind at the same time, like this massive, interconnected map.
And this is what that actually feels like in practice, right? A multi-layered mind doesn't just hear a fact and store it away. Nope. It immediately tries to figure out where that fact fits into the whole system. It doesn't just see two things happen, it's hunting for the invisible string that connects them. And it's totally comfortable holding two completely opposite ideas at the same time just to see if they might both be true somehow. But most of all, it is just this relentless engine that is always seeking meaning.
Okay, now that we kind of have the definition down, let's connect it to something super real world. A feeling I'm willing to bet a lot of you know well. That absolute soul-crushing exhaustion that comes from small talk. Ugh, why is that? What is going on there?
Well, the reason is actually pretty simple. It's a fundamental mismatch. Small talk is a conversation about one thing and one thing only, surface facts. The weather, what you did this weekend, your commute, you know the drill. It's just an exchange of simple, disconnected pieces of information.
But a multi-layered mind, it's having a totally different kind of conversation internally. It's always a conversation about meaning, about systems, about how everything connects. So when someone asks, how was your commute? Your brain is already thinking about urban planning and traffic flow. When they ask, what do? You're thinking about the whole purpose of that industry. You're trying to connect the dots.
So what happens when you have this meaning-seeking mind, and you're only feeding it these little empty calorie facts? Well, it's like trying to power a supercomputer with a couple of AA batteries. Your engine is just revving. It's hungry for something complex, for something with depth, but all it's getting is the simple disconnected data. And the result? You just feel frustrated, bored, and completely and utterly drained.
So here's the most crucial part of all of this. We have to reframe this entire experience. That draining feeling you get from small talk, it is not a sign that you're socially awkward or weird. It's a symptom of a mind that's just built for a different purpose. It's all about layers, not lines.
I really want you to let this one sink in. Your mind isn't built for those simple A to B lines of conversation. It's built for the rich, complex, interwoven layers of deep understanding. Craving depth isn't a flaw. It's literally your primary design feature. It's like you have an instrument that was built to play a symphony, and it's okay if it doesn't enjoy playing a single note over and over again.
Understanding all this is the first step, but living it, that's the real challenge. So I'll just leave you with this to think about. Honoring your mind might mean seeking out deeper conversations. It might mean finding a creative outlet for all those complex thoughts. Or maybe it just means giving yourself permission to skip the small talk every now and then. So the question to ponder is this: how will you honor a mind that's built for depth in a world that often prefers to stay on the surface?